Ready, set, go. My name is Josh Boucher, CEO of Blackfish AI, and here we are today to show you day one of my Make certification, my Make course certification project, which is going to be a social media automator for Blackfish AI, my company. So, um, this is the Make scenario that I have so far. Uh, all it really does, this is the scheduling logic, is everything we're looking at right here. All it's going to do is, uh, retrieve a post that is scheduled to be sent out, or, a post prompt, I guess I should say. It starts with this tool's basic trigger. Now, it doesn't really do anything. I had hoped that it would be able to generate today's date as a variable, while it was triggering the scenario. Uh, I've never actually used the basic trigger before. Turns out it can't do that. So I just have this second tools module right here. Um, that does exactly that. It grabs today's date and time that the scenario is being run. Now, what's going to happen, and before I really explain the OpenAI module, I gotta show you my form. So my thought is that I'm just gonna have this on like my bookmarks tab or something, and I'll just, shoot off 3 of these for the day really quick in 10 or 15 minutes of brainstorming in the morning. Um, and what we're looking at, okay, so this is the text, so this is kind of the prompt for the description, uh, and it's the importance of prompt engineering to thrive in today's fast-paced future. And the image is a man at an office desk, hard at work, prompt engineering. Pretty simple stuff here. And then special requests. So, if I want, um, for example, if I want um, the version of the post that goes on LinkedIn to only have specific visibility settings or something, this is kind of the box where I'll put, platform specific stuff like that, because the Make scenario in its final version is going to be able to post to quite a few different platforms. So I wanted to, be able to respond to platform specific requests like this. So, habit number one of all highly effective people. If you've ever read The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, it's a great, great book. And habit number one is that highly effective people are proactive. Proactive. Schedule. So basically, I have 3 time slots for the day, and this is kind of where I get to pick which one. Let's say I want this one to go out this evening. Um, this is in Eastern Time. Uh, I don't know why I couldn't figure out how to get the Make scenario to go in Mountain Time, which is my time zone. um, so that's that, I guess. Um, but, it does work, and I'll kind of show you how it works with ChatGPT in a second. Um, the reason for the 17 minutes after the hour is a little known fact of, about social media is that a lot of people are going to be posting like on the hour, on the half hour, on the 15 minutes, which means if you're also doing that, you're going to have a lot of competition, and your posts are just going to do better if you get your posts out there at odd times of the day. Um, like 17 minutes, 23 minutes, stuff like that. Uh, I don't know if that's how it works on all platforms, but Instagram is definitely like that, so I figured that might be a nice way to set this up. Now, link. I wanted to have a specific. I wanted to have this scenario to also be able to uh, post different kinds of posts because I've played around with automating my social media before, and although I like the automation aspect, I don't like that my content comes out feeling kind of samey. Um, and so another way to shake things up a bit is that, if I want to uh, share an article, and give my thoughts about it, I can put the link to that article in this box. And, if that happens, then it will automatically exclude that post from going out on platforms that don't have clickable links, for example, Instagram. Because clickable links, you're just not gonna have them on there. So I figured that would be a fun way to do this. So let's go ahead and hit submit. Now, I don't know how familiar our community is with Google Forms, but it is, in fact, pretty easy to set up a situation where, like, Google Forms responses go straight into a Google Sheet. You don't need a make scenario to do that. Those are nice because I don't like too much how this is formatted. Um, but you can do that in Google Forms, and I can show you how to do that right here. Say we're setting up this Google form, go to the responses, view in sheets, and if you haven't set up a Google Sheet yet, you can link to Google Sheets is what that text will say, and you can create a new spreadsheet from there, which is what I did, or you can link to an existing one. So, thought that might be handy for you guys to know. Now, back to the make scenario. This OpenAI module, what it is going to do, as soon as it thinks about it for a second. Alright. Now look at this. It's going to take today's date from this tools module and send it as a user message. Now, and the system prompt right here, you're about to receive a date and time value. Reply with the same date and whichever of these times is the first one to come after the time received from the user. And it gives those same 3 time slots that are in the Google form. So for example, if I give it, today's date and at 4:36 p.m., it's going to give me today's date at 7:17 p.m. What this is meant to do is basically transform the time that the make scenario is running to the time that a post might be scheduled in the form. The reason I did it like this is because I couldn't figure out how to get here at regular intervals. My thought is once I have all this set up, I'll just have it run like every 2 hours of every day. Um, problem is that here I can just show you guys. See, advanced scheduling item, show advanced settings. See, I can put in a start date and time in the advanced settings here, but it doesn't seem to affect the intervals at which the scenario actually runs. And I haven't figured out why that is yet. So this whole ChatGPT setup is kind of my workaround. Anyway, so the spreadsheet module, it's going to link up to this spreadsheet, and it's going to say, okay, let me look for a post seed. We'll call it a post seed. I want to find one that is scheduled for today. And so the result from the OpenAI module is going to map to the schedule, and just noticed by the way, the completion prompt, I know it's cheaper during testing to use the message and assistant module. I just stubbornly went ahead and did a create a completion prompt module instead. I with whichever of these times, and I'm going to take that out of the message response. That way, the assistant's result will be able to map exactly to the text string you find in the schedule. So, let's see. Save. I want to save the scenario. Let's see. Let's just see if we can pull the prompt seed. Sure pulled something. Yep, here we go. Importance of prompt engineering thrive in a fast-paced future. The image of a man at an office desk hard at work prompt engineering. So, not the most advanced scheduling setup. Certainly not one that is as flexible and as capable as I would like, but that's what I've been able to throw together with, as simple of a setup and as cheap of a setup as well, that I am able to work with. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned a few things, possibly, and we'll see you around.